Hi, lovely people. Welcome to my house. Let me show you. Who have we got here? Who have we got? Taylor. Hi, Taylor. Say hello. No, too busy sleeping. Okay. Bye-bye, Taylor. Let me just put this down. Okay. So, everybody, today I'm going to talk about the language and vocabulary for tomorrow's lesson. So in class tomorrow, we're going to talk about 3 ways of expressing past. Past simple, used to, and would. Before we do, let me tell you a story. So, my dad comes from Scotland, and every year we would go to Scotland for Christmas. And one Christmas, my granny and granddad gave me the most wonderful gift. Lamb on skates. I was a very literal child. So, lamb on skates. She used to have 2 bows. 1, 2. She used to have 2 shoes. 1, 2. She used to have a set of skates. 1, 2. She didn't used to look so old. I love lamb on skates, and I would take her to school with me every day. I never left her at home. I I used to play with my best friend Nikki in my front garden, and Nikki had a doll called Little Miss Makeup, and I had lamb on skates, and we would create different situations for them, and we would make up stories for them. And I used to take her everywhere with me. I used to take her to my cousin's house. I used to take her to Scotland every year. She came everywhere with me. I never left her at home. She was always with me. And my parents would say, Katie, why do you have to bring her everywhere? But I loved her, and I still do. I still love you. So, so that's lamb on skates, everybody. Hello. Okay, so everybody, I used 3 tenses to tell that story. Past simple, everybody knows that one. Regular verbs, it's the base form plus ed, and irregular forms, it's the second form. You use this to talk about actions or events or facts in the past. Okay, I think it would be a very good idea to open the document that I shared with you for the rest of this video. I think it will help you to focus on the language and the vocabulary. All right, I hope you have this document opened. So, the second form I used was used to. You can see that the spelling is used to, but listen to the pronunciation. Used to. Watch the video again where I tell the story if you want to be sure. We use used to talk about actions or states which were true in the past, but they are not true today. I used to play with her every day. In the past, I played with her every day, but now I don't play with her every day. Sad face. Remember, used to can be used with actions or states. I used to play with her every day. That's an action. I used to live in Seoul. That's a state. So let's talk about the third form, would. Would is very, very similar to used to and past simple. We use it to talk about repeated actions in the past that we don't do today. Used to, actions, or states. Would, actions. Nikki and I would play in my front garden every day. I would take Lamb with me when I visited my cousins. So, used to, repeated actions in the past, but not today. Or states in the past, but not today. Would, only actions. You can't use would in the past to talk about a state. Let's also talk about the negatives. I used to. The negative, I didn't used to. Look at the document and look at the spelling and how it compares to the pronunciation. I used to play with Lamb. I didn't used to play with robots. Listen to the pronunciation again. I used to play with Lamb. I didn't used to play with robots. So, that's my story and some of the grammar. Tomorrow in class, we're going to do some more exercises focusing on the grammar. But the most important thing is that each of you is going to tell a story about your favorite childhood toy. It could be anything that you used to play with. For example, teddy bears, Barbie, Lego, PlayStation, robots, action figures, anything. Whatever you like. The most important thing is that you're prepared to talk about your childhood toy using past simple, used to, and would. And that you're prepared to talk about it for 4 or 5 minutes. Your favorite childhood toy. Most people won't have their favorite childhood toy with them here in Dublin, but you could try to find some pictures of it online Lamb might even make a special guest appearance. Okay? Okay, everybody. See you tomorrow, where we're going to practice past simple, used to, would, and storytelling. Thanks for watching. See you tomorrow.